X1.
Yes.
So they're playing for their standings lives. Dylan is still trying to get his invite, so he's working on that today by playing Hercule. Let's see if he can accomplish that, or let's see if Eric Hill can deny him. But in general, we talked about this matchup a lot on stream. We can hopefully see it play out and see if Eric is able to break through this wall. That is Hercule.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly off to a better start because he's got Nimbus than the last match was. That Nimbus is just too clutch.
And then, yep, Dylan draws pass, has Senzu Bean in hand. He'll swing him with the Bardock. And then Dylan just snap takes that. So Dylan's just going to manage his life. He swapped it properly, but that's fine.
Is it fine, though? Because I don't know about that.
It's fine.
Dropping another one.
He has an ape in hand as well. That's good. So he might be able to start getting those apes out early. That's actually huge if he can do that. Kidding. He discarded the ape to his leader ability. Never rip.
Yikes. Harudegarn, man.
Yeah, Harudegarn is good.
It's funny, though, that in a world full of Hercule, there's a Harudegarn deck at table 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, I went down 20 tables. All mirrors.
All mirrors?
All mirrors.
Yeah. Oh, Hercule mirrors?
Yep.
Yep.
It makes me sad. I wanted this format to be much more diverse than it is.
Well, I mean, when you have the Juggernaut, which is blue-yellow, you have to beat the Juggernaut, so Hercule does that. But the thing is you have to understand is then the meta, like, it changes. Because then Victory Strike gets better.
You know what? I also miss the days where we had one regional every month, and the format changed every regional instead of every week, and it's just different decks, except for like last format where it was like 12 regionals and just Super Saiyan 3.
Data's a thing, man. And having access to new information every week is very strong. So this is the point here where it's like, you know, Eric thinks he's progressing the game, right? He thinks he's in a good spot, but again, putting Hercule to 4 life, and then Hercule then being able to awaken, draw 3 more cards, is just, it puts him so far ahead. It's just insane.
I mean, we're in round 5. This is where it starts counting.
It does.
And it's scary. Round 5 always makes me a little, like, jittery, especially if I'm X1. I'm like, I need to win out the rest of the day.
So he protects his Bardock by softening it back to hand, and then the Goten is left a little bit exposed. Let's see if Dylan can take advantage of that. Is he going to do draw go here? Or is he actually attacking the Goten?
Do you know what card I want?
What?
Gokul.
Gokul.
You remember Gokul from Budokai?
Maybe one day. How can you expect a remotely stable meta? There's new cards every 3 weeks. Facts. That's we do get a lot of new cards quite often. We have a new set releasing just in a couple weeks, and we have new draft box leaders that are legal next week.
What do you think about those?
Format's changing. I think the Baby Vegeta leader is really good. I also really like the Goten leader. I know people are kind of down on it.
Oh my god, we're not going into this. Once per game effects are not worth it.
I like that it can tutor your March of the Great Apes. I like that it can tutor your planet if you don't have it. Like, being able to do that at the start of the game is pretty good. And it's
Who the heck is still playing March of the Great Apes?
People that like to play apes. What's wrong with apes?
I guess the format has slowed down enough to where they could be viable.
Correct. And you're an untapped 2 leader? It's relevant. Did he just charge? He charged a red? Interesting. Snap taking that Senzu Bean. That was like the fastest look at the top 3 I've ever seen.
He needs it.
And then, yep, Dylan will just go down. No reason not to.
U7 versus Hercule on the other stream, by the way.
Correct.
Yep. That's table 1. So the camera or the phone stream is table 1, and we have our pick. That phone cam is going to be all Hercule versus Hercule. So
pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is right now, isn't it?
No, right now it's U7.
Oh, U7 versus Hercule.
Which, I mean, is a interesting thing to see. But that must mean that the U7 Victory Strike deck kind of avoided blue-yellow. That's kind of a telltale sign. Because usually those decks cannot make it past the jungle of blue-yellow, like at all.
But once you do and you're up in the top tier, you know it's going to be all Hercule, so it's just going to be him swatting
easy pickings.
It's going to be swatting them the rest of the day.
Eric's really got to start doing the swap correctly. Look at the grip of cards Dylan has. He has another Senzu Bean in hand as well for this turn.
He has everything. Mm-hmm. He just has everything right now.
He's got the Zeno button, everything you possibly want.
He's going to take the food.
Yeah.
I get to use it.
You do? You get to use your
I finally get to use it.
So, I don't know if Eric has decided his game plan yet. If Eric's just going to try and outlive and go for deck out, or if he's just going to try and overpower. But trying to overpower is really difficult against Hercule just because of the raw cards he generates. So I'm interested to see how Eric balances this game, or if he's even decided yet. You know, maybe he hasn't picked his game plan yet, but I'm certain we'll find out real soon. We're still only at 2 energy for Dylan.
Oh my god, that hand is so...
It's so fat.
It's
got
gross.
So many cards, yeah. And the thing is like, Dylan, if he wanted to, like, it depends on his comfort level of knowing if they have Battering Laser in the main deck, which a lot of Hurrigarn decks don't. They side into it. I know myself, I play 1 Battering Laser in the main deck of Blue Hurrigarn, but like next turn, if he can do like Goku Noob and then get rid of those Gotens.
How's the Jackie Chun matchup against Hercule?
Free.
For who?
Hercule.
What?
Hercule wins that matchup.
Yeah, but you said it's free.
Yeah, it's free for Hercule.
Why? I'm so confused.
Because it's a deck that's based on combat, right?
I mean, if I swing in and you're at 2 life and you don't negate,
you have to get me to 2 life.
Oh, I will.
Okay, but so
you're
beat Hercule by playing Janemba Mill. Correct. That is a viable strategy next set. That's why I think that the validity of Hercule goes way down with the introduction of Wish Leaders plus the introduction of Janemba.
I don't know how I feel about Wish Leaders yet, personally.
You'll learn to love them. I promise. Once you start testing with it, you'll appreciate them.
To be fair, at the same time, I hated the idea of untapped 2 leaders.
I know. A lot of people did.
And now it's just all I know.
Now you'd rather have it.
Now it's all I know.
Yeah. The grip Dylan has is just insane.
Most of the players in 10 minutes in the round, if you still do not have an opponent in front of you, please raise your hand and call for a judge if you just won the match.
Ooh, and Eric doesn't have a planet.
You say that and then he turns around and plays it right now.
I mean, I don't see one in hand. And he can't combo to get a Fu in play. His energy's open. He has like no plays right now unless he plays. He's play a mirror. He's gonna try and force through damage. Thing is though, if he plays that mirror is not coming in for that much. And
well, I mean, realistically, it's coming in for 50.
Oh my gosh, that's such a huge turn for Dylan because essentially Eric didn't get to use all of his energy. Eric lost all that tempo that turn by not being able to use all of his energy. Wow. That's no bueno. Yeah, free desires are good. A Child's Wish is a very strong card. The amount of 3-drops that are playable right now, gross. Look at that grip.
You keep calling it that.
It's just so many cards, man.
I've never heard.
Oh man,
here we go.
The mass saying. Oh, this is just. It feels bad. It just feels bad. Thoughts on Wish Frieza? I think Wish Frieza, the deck, it's really synergy based. I think the deck's actually good. Sorbet and Frieza. Don't be that guy. You know it's both.
You know who ZZ1000 is, right? ZZ1000 is the guy that runs the Octagon.
Oh, sweet. Oh, so Brandon?
Yeah, it's Brandon.
Schellenberger?
Props. Is that how you say his last name?
Props to Brandon for running an Octagon. He's a real champion.
Yeah, he's the real champion of this. He gives us the ability to playtest ahead of time without having to have, like, proxies. However, some people prefer to have proxies.
Yamcha Frost combo.
Oh, God. Don't say that too loud, or else you'll summon a wild high to find.
So
Yamcha Frost, Yamcha Frost.
Koi to protect his Bardock 8. Or leader? I can't tell. Yeah, looks like leader.
Whoa.
Oh, no, on the Bardock 8.
What was that?
I don't know. It jumped.
Okay, so you saw that too? That wasn't just me?
Yeah, I don't see anyone kicking anything though. Hide to find Yamcha Frost.
See, I told you we'd summon him.
Judge.
Like, this is an uphill battle for Eon
It
right
is.
now. Or Eric. Now he's got the... Now he has a planet.
Oh, I'm trying to joke about Sorbet name. I get it. That was clever.
Oh.
I like how Bandai spelled block. Did you see the picture? Where it
Oh,
said
what was it? What was
Brock?
it?
It said
Brock.
Brock
And then
block.
all the memes
Yeah.
started in the community groups. All the memes. It was just
Yeah.
Brock with, like, running in the rain with a frying pan on his head. Oh, my God. I can't handle people sometimes. I'm still waiting for my my Cyber Evo and Matt Coombs meme.
Oh, the awkward
Still waiting.
situation.
The awkward situation. Get on it, community. I've given you homework.
So
One more and he draws.
This is a really interesting thing because, I mean, luckily Dylan has 2 Xeno buttons, because Eric does have a battering in hand, and Dylan is now tapped out. So the first battering is going. I mean, the first Xeno button will be batteringed.
Oh, HC sending me a long and a short one for the Goku Oob. I don't know how to set those up, by the way. Well, there's the first battering.
Yep. So it looks like
He said he does much damage. Oh.
Eric's playing for Mira.
Pitch the
and
foo.
Yeah, he's gonna combo as many cards as he can.
I don't know if I agree with getting rid of the foo, though.
He wants to put him to 2 so he can Mira for a really large amount. He's gonna combo everything except for a Mira and a Hidden Power Sky.
Is this really worth it?
To put him to 2 in range of Mira? Because Mira is going to be huge.
Yeah, but he just loses next turn. He's lost all of his hand.
No.
To Mira.
Because, yeah, all he can do is Xeno button. He can't play a negate.
I didn't realize he had Mira.
Yeah. So Dylan was pretty irresponsible.
Wow.
By not playing around the battery. Oh, is he going to try and combo out of it?
What is he at right now?
Be huge.
20.
He's at 20,
30, 40, 50, 60.
75.
Does Cell Chain counter Hercule at all?
Not really.
No.
He's going to try and combo out. He just drew 2 110Ks. That's game. He's not going to be able to combo out of it.
What's his mirror going to be at?
I'm not sure, but it's going to be real big. Oh, he shouldn't have tried to combo out of it. That Sensu Bean's going to help, but that mirror is gigantic.
How big? Oh my god, that's large. His warp is huge. There's a 1 card in his hand, Champa.
Yeah.
Oh. Man.
Yeah. Dylan was way too greedy.
Oh.
Dylan's like, let me get to work.
Did anybody get a count on that? I think it's like 18, 19. He's got to hit 120, I think. I don't see it as possible.
He's got lots of beans.
140 or 130. So he's okay. So chat saying 130. By aggravated and DX saying 140. Plus Champa. Well, Supreme Kai, but yeah, Champa. There's no way he hits this, right?
Even if he does, he's not gonna have anything in hand.
Well, it doesn't matter because neither player do.
Well, I mean, but
at that point, Eric's got more life. Yeah. Yep. There's game 1.
Yeah. You can't when battering exists. You can't be that greedy.
Do we want Amir the Creator slide now?
Probably. That card is too clutch.
What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I have to reset life. Okay. Boop. So we'll kick back over to us. That was Mira.
Yeah.
Mira.
Yeah, I don't think you can, when you're playing as the Hercule player and you're playing against a yellow deck, I just don't think you can be that greedy with your energy. You have to respect battering laser. Have to.
And it gets real bad real fast.
Yep.
If you aren't paying attention, and he had 140. Double strike.
Yeah.
I say that, but again, I played that card for months in the Super Saiyan 4 deck, and it was just like, that was my win con. Swing at that, oh, Unigate, cool, battering laser, Champa. Like, that combo is... I like hitting big numbers that no other... There's no way. There's no way to stop that.
No, there's no. It's going to come through. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, I mean, there is a way. Shugeshin Kid Goku.
Yeah, and then it's over.
Then you're like, yeah, man, you got it.
Hopefully you don't lose that.
You got it. No, yeah. Shugeshin Kid Goku. Yeah, sure. You right. So that's one of them. What's up?
Mute.
So we're gonna go over and we're gonna jump over to them real quick. Boop.
Double check.
You're good.
Because
Alright, so it looks like they're wrapping up now.
Yep. So they should be
telling
done.
secrets, huh? Yeah, we're telling secrets.
Yep. We're talking about set 5.
Imagine?
No.
Are we though?
Maybe.
Oh. I lost track of what we were talking about halfway through. I'm a very sleepy boy.
Hand size limit, Piccolo incoming. Yeah, I like that card a lot. I think, honestly, a green-yellow deck, and you're playing a Bloodlust Leader to protect your ready to strike Piccolo, could work out.
You got your popping power.
Yeah. You're just like, okay, well, all right, I'll stop your...
Lol. Alright, so game 1 in the wraps. Moving into game 2. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah, basically, Dylan he can't be greedy this game. I mean, you naturally counter the deck you're playing against. So, don't do anything that puts yourself in jeopardy of losing. Just play the game as clean as possible, and you should be okay. Discard Minutia, that's a good turn. Thank you, sir.
I'm curious to know what they sided in. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I mean... You get commentary with one.
What's up? Oh.
Nothing, they're just talking about the other stream as well.
Truth.
Going down to 6. I'm gonna need Eric to do that correctly.
To do the swap correctly?
Now it's triggering me. I'll be back.
No, the Beerus 5-drop is actually in the main deck for Dylan.
I can be an adult sometimes.
This is another thing about the way Dylan's playing this deck is I don't know if he's monitoring and paying attention to Eric's life and hand size, because there's a lot of times where since you have the excess cards, you might as well protect your life to buy yourself extra turns. Because right now he's basically putting himself on just like a couple of turn clock, where he's like, you need to get this game to 4 energy. If you do, you become a lot better.
Well, I think it's not even that. Like, it's just like with Super Saiyan 3. There was no problem using your Unbreakables early game for the exact reason. Mm-hmm. If you let your life go too low, because you're already starting off at 6, you had to manipulate how much life you had. So I would see people all the time, and I thought it was still a decent play. Using combos early game is not a bad time.
No, not at all.
Especially against a rush deck like this.
Yeah, maintaining life total, like that's how you beat these decks. Getting the game to a point where it's like they run out of good things to do. Like the majority of their cards cost 1 to 2 energy, and so when you start getting to the point in the game where 3s, 4s, and 5s are played, then you outclass there's 1s and 2s.
And then it just gets scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dylan's just allowing himself just to go to 4 ASAP.
I don't know if I agree with that though. He needs to be defending it, and you get hand advantage so quickly. Why not?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to just take all these hits early game, unless he's sighted out all of his. You know what it could be? He might have sighted out all of his self-awakening.
Think so?
I think so. He knows that Eric is going to push him. I think it's a solid play. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do. If I know you're going to push in like this, forget it. I don't need them. I could put so many of my sideboard cards in.
Oh, this looks like a pretty clutch negate here, because Eric's not going to be able to untap his yellow. Yep, get those high drops out of your hand. That's smart. Here we go, Hercule Awakening. Using the combo power on the front side, and then we'll see if he gives himself the benefit of the back.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, looks like he sided an objection, which is nice because that's going to help him get to where he needs to go and give him more energy to defend himself, make Xeno button better.
Oh, he put in objection?
Yeah, sided in.
Lit.
Trying to get himself to a later part of the game. Faster. I mean, now he's ahead on energy.
Harder, better, faster, stronger? Say it there. I'm clever. Tell me I'm clever, man.
You're the most clever.
I am?
The energy you untap with Xeno is you're using it just to defend yourself with 10Ks, like Double Shot Vegeta, Unbreakables, just any 110K you have. Because essentially, every 110K you have just becomes like an Unbreakable Goku. Because they just, they'll draw a card for you with your leader. Just Go10 is going digging.
What do you grab? Whatever it was a snap grab.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing that many 10Ks was my issue.
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, look at his energy. His energy is 2 10Ks there. Plus, you gotta think he plays the Secret Rare. That's already some. He plays Mirror in his deck. He plays a lot.
Yo, Dirt City Jim, how you doing, fam? Another Dragon Ball streamer. Eric going down to 4, so it's 4-4 already. It's a nice change of pace to have a fast match like this.
Is it?
What?
Is it a nice change-based type of fast game?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, this game's actually not that fast. Round one, game one took a pretty decent amount of time.
It's 15 minutes.
Hey, that's a good amount of time for a game. I like it. 15 minutes is the game I like to play. Anything longer, I'm over it.
What's really rough is going to time 9 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Ugh. Those are long days.
I think Eric needs one more energy to go off, so I think he's going to try and push for game next turn. I don't know if he's going to try and push this turn.
I think I would... I don't know, it depends what his hand looks like.
I see planets, I see a Mira, I see a battering.
Do we still call Unbreakable pseudo super combo?
I just call it unbreakable. I don't use any fancy word for it.
Oh, so pseudo super combo is a fancy word.
That's too many. Well, that's way too many like words to describe something. That's like when people were trying to call. When I started calling it storm and they wanted to call it 1-2 swaps. It's like, why do we have to use so many syllables? Like, why can't we just use one? Storm.
Or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution.
Or just read Soul Striker.
No, but Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, or Super Vegeta Blue. Because that's what it is.
Or like Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Well, that one they literally were like, yeah, you can just call it Super Saiyan Blue. Like, all right, lit. I don't know what Toriyama was thinking when he came up with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Swaps into 15k Dynasty Goku. It is an interesting call. This was played in the deck list at the tournament in Atlanta last week for the Trunks player that I think finished doing really well. Dylan Warren, he finished in the top 8. It's just basically another way to give aggression, and the 15k bodies were pretty relevant. I'll call it what I want to call it. Don't be like that.
Well, you can't call it Combo Ku because there's an actual super combo of Goku.
Correct.
On a Nimbus. I still want those.
Well, you call that one Super Combo Ku.
How are you like this? Who hurt you?
Zeno button. He gets to do it without the bad ring. That feels good.
Yo, MiiMohTV. Assad. Is that 2 beers chilling in his energy right now?
Yeah.
What's the other one? Is that Trunks or Otosuki?
Trunks. There's a Holy Super Combo. What's he dumping? He's got a lot of good stuff in there. Summon a Bardock.
Yeah, he doesn't need it anymore.
Nope. It's already at 4 life. It's did his job.
Now you want Grandpa Gohan. Once you're at 4 life, you do not care for Bardock most of the time.
He's really good energy. Expensive energy, but good.
We're gonna see the Awaken now. Or not. Nani?
Well, he doesn't have to do it right now.
What do you think Eric excited out?
He took the one. Oh gosh, going to 3 feels so bad. There's the Awaken.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Hercule just loses to Rush.
I don't. I think when played properly, I do not think it loses to Rush. I mean, I've played this matchup tons of times, both as the Hirudegarn player and as.
All right, well, if you won't duck me, I will play you.
I will not play
on
you.
Octagon.
I'll be ducking you the entire time.
You afraid to lose to me?
No, that's not that.
Yeah,
no, I just don't care.
You scared.
Why do we need a nickname for one unique card? Just call it Unbreakable. That's what I call it. Unbreakable.
Everything needs a nickname.
That's true. Remember when SS3 people were trying to make it a 6-Kua thing? That was funny.
I remember that. 6-Ku. No, it's just Super Saiyan 3.
Counting that drop area for
what was the other one? There was another nickname for it.
For 6-Ku?
Wasn't it 3-Ku also?
Something, I don't remember. People are weird. Combos 5k, goes to 15. Well, you...
I mean, Psyched Up Gotenks was Psycho Tanks.
That's just true.
And then Ghost Tanks was Super Saiyan 3 Ghost. Tom Gamma.
Unbreakable is a nickname.
Unbreakable is just a shortened version. Well, I I guess we have to go into the Webster's Dictionary like, what is a nickname?
What is a name?
What?
So what is a name?
What is a nickname?
What is a nickname?
It's just an abbreviation. See, abbreviation versus nickname. Is that what it is? Now we're getting into weird territory.
We are. We've gone far beyond the actual game itself. Negating. I like how Dylan is now adjusting to battering. And so now he's like, oh, that yellow's tapped? Oh, sweet. I'm going to go ahead and use my negates now. 3Q, 6Q, and tap Q. Yeah, that's true. Those were like all the nicknames. It was so bad. Dylan being at 3 life at this stage of the game just looks and feels so bad. He should have been defending his life total earlier in the game. Like, you want to get to 4 so you can awaken and have tons of cards, but you just don't want to give them.
You don't want to go
power.
below.
Exactly. Because like it's only the 2nd turn of the game, and now you're trying to defend 3 life. I mean, now it's your 3rd turn, and then now you can't. Like, you think about the plays you want to make, you can't really make any.
Well, he charged the secret.
Yeah, he knows he's not getting the 6 energy.
I would have sided it out.
Maybe he didn't have anything better.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I don't know why he didn't just charge objection, though. Unless he's playing objection here? I hope not.
2 Beerus and a
Oh,
secret.
he has 2 objections in hand, though, so he can kind of get away with it.
Objection to another objection.
Yeah.
And then go into the secret eventually. You'll be able to go into there. You'll be able to survive 3 turns or 2 turns that you need.
Ooh.
Yikes. That hurts.
Oh, man. I want Hercule to win as well. Mostly because it should win this matchup.
And it's stacked.
There's a lot of cards.
Well, not even that. There's a lot of good cards. How big is it? Eric's hand is 6 cards?
Eric's
Something like that?
got a big hand. No, Little Goku does not have barrier. It's the actual 2-drop Gohan that has barrier.
I'm not really sure though. If Dylan can pull this one out, he has to play it perfectly, and just the way that he's played the last 2 games, I don't think he's gonna.
The problem is he's leaving himself. Like, if Eric just wants to go all in on 1 attack and just leave up Mira battering with Champa, then
The toxic combo that I made. I don't care what anybody says. I made that combo.
I'm pretty sure people just, they thought of it. That's not.
No, I know. It was actually Marcel that gave me that combo.
Okay.
I just wanted to take credit for it.
Thank you for admitting it. Your self-esteem issues have been acknowledged.
Wow. You need to be so savage, man. What the heck? Why are you doing this?
Even so, this round's going on pretty long, so no matter what, even if...
HD.
That yellow Super Saiyan that untops 2 yellow energy. Yeah, that card's pretty good. The one that's going to be in the next set. I'm excited for it.
Yo, I love that HD was just ready. He's like, I was about to destroy you.
Don't worry, HD. I got it. Oh, God, he swapped incorrectly.
Oh, there goes the judge.
Yeah.
I told you, he's watching him now.
Insane Egyptian. Good to hear from you, man. It's been forever.
Oh my God, it's Insane Egyptian.
I know. It's been a long time.
When was the last time I saw him?
Last time I saw him was San Jose.
I think San Jose's the same. Same. My man's.
My man.
Judge talking it over, telling him, stop it. Stop playing cards wrong. Do all the Hercules play the SCR just in case?
I know that Demigra is probably the best one. I know people have been playing the the Goku and Oob Seeds of the future. mostly because you know, they saw it, whether or not they saw it in the announcer list or Peter Katani's Hercule list, and you know, a lot of people defaulted to that. But that card's so easy to play around, and the Demigra just always gets its money. So Eric's down to 2.
So that was a Nimbus of Fu, and I couldn't see what the other card was. Does he have the mirror?
He already has the mirror in hand. Yeah,
Okay.
he's had it since early game.
Mirror, battering, and Spring Kai, or no?
I can't see this. I can't see it, but I would assume he has it.
Depending on whether or not to go in all here.
I mean, he needs access to 3 energy.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't have it. Yeah, well, he can't do it unless he has a bean in hand.
Yeah, he needs access to energy.
So you pay with the yellow to play it. No. He would have to bean right. He'd have to bean right here. If I could have gone to Vegas, I was going to go with my spicy Hercule. I felt I'm happy to see other people are repping. The spice is absolutely gone.
Correct.
Everybody's playing Hercule. Everybody's playing it.
I really don't like Spectrum Attack Obuni. I mean, it's going to work out here for him because he's going to be able to bottom deck an objection. Thank goodness. But that's like the best that card has done the entire time I've seen it played.
Everyone's playing the same list, it look like. I mean, Insane Egyptian, what's your super spicy, super secret, dark secret tech? Because odds are we might have seen it already. This man's about to say Demigra, and we're just like,
Oh, not spicy. It's not Demigra.
Let's hear it, Insane Egyptian. Let's hear it. And then he's gonna throw some real spice at us, so we're gonna be like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, he doesn't. Him not having a way to untap his energy is such a huge detriment here, and him being at 2 life.
He could have pushed right here.
He passed.
1 Sensu Bean, he could have tried to push for game.
If he had it, yeah.
Wow. His energy is very shiny.
Mono Beers?
No. 3 Beerus, a secret, and a Trunks.
You have to Nimbus Eric. If you don't, you're going to lose. Oh my god.
Wow. What was he thinking?
Unless he's not going for face. I think, or if he's going, like, I think, yeah, he is.
Yeet yeet? Is this a yeet yeet moment?
What, you have the Nimbus. Like, why?
I don't know why he wouldn't negate that.
Your opponent only swings with lead if they want something, you know?
It's mind-boggling. I don't understand.
You just combo the rest of the cards. You've shown your plan. Okay.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wow.
That's big.
We're over 100. There's no way.
15, 25, 35.
Is this...
Yeah, Eric's hand is just too many extra cards.
Like...
Oh, he ripped into a Hoy, though. Wow, what a sack.
Think he pulls this off?
No, I still don't think he can. That's the wrong file. There you go. Let's yours into another Hoy. Nope. Nope, he can't get there. Yep. Not even close. You dead, my guy. Game 3. All right.
Game 3.
Or draw.
Or draw, exactly. Wow. I want to know what the hell. Like, what are you thinking when you don't negate that?
He's got a full grip of cards. Yeah. You're setting yourself up, you know?
He's got like 50 cards in hand and you don't negate that? Like,
yeah.
You Nimbus it and then you push him next turn. But then, like,
yeah,
you have to hope
able to win next turn. If he Nimbuses and survives, he wins.
With that many cards in hand, there was no way he didn't have the double strike.
Correct, yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Like,
I think maybe Eric just trusted his opponent just to be a nice guy. Like, my opponent's not going to go for game here. I trust him. Whereas, like, I'm pretty sure...
You could be my best friend, and I would not give you that privilege.
I'm pretty sure Dylan just realized, you know, hey, this is my chance. This is my best opportunity to win the game. And so he took that line of play that allowed him to, and then Eric just let him in. And basically, Eric gave him the W.
I would not be doing that. I know you guys can't combo out, or I know that you can't combo out of it. There's no sense in giving my opponent the information. What a Nimbus, dude.
I would a Nimbus. If you're trying to stay alive and win the game, and your opponent's, yeah, you can't.
Because at best, they can hit you one more time.
Correct. Yeah. Whereas if you Nimbus and you stop the attack from happening, your opponent does not know the rest of your cards in hand.
If he Nimbus, then he would have had summoned the Mass Saiyan and done the same thing.
I know, but you're forcing him to do it. Like, you're forcing him to make an extra play, whereas it's like...
Let me see Eric's deck list.
Whereas, like, Hercule gets to #1 draw for attacking, and then he gets to draw an additional card when he combos. So, the Hercule is going to be sometimes a better attacker than the Mass Saiyan would be.
Oh, he doesn't run Coercion.
No, Eric doesn't run Coercion. He just runs Nimbuses.
That would have been so plus if he did, though. Nimbus into a Coercion.
Is he playing?
Yeah, Z, I know. I cut my hair, Zuhair. I miss it.
So this is another reason why I like having... Was it Guine?
Guine.
Yeah, if you have Guine in the deck, because it's like... Eric could feel okay on those turns where he Nimbuses to then just have the Guine up as well. And so not playing Guine and you're 65 feels kind of bad. Like, I like playing at least 2. Because in that way, it's like... You have the Nimbus plus the blocker, your opponent's not getting through that turn.
Well, unless they use Trunks of
Otokosuki?
Otokosuki.
Yeah.
I'll remember it one time. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We had somebody come up and ask us a few questions, so we had to answer those real quick. It's all good. Same slow. Good, or... Yeah, that was some good... Oh, wow. Can't comment go through his hand. I didn't see any slow playing there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it all just depends on the type of... Like, I don't know. Like, there's some people that just, like, want to... The game is not over until I'm actually dead, whereas it's like me, I'm the type where it's like I hide the information. If I know I'm dead, I will just concede on spot. Like
Me too. I try and save as much time as possible. Yeah, if I know the game's over and I know it's gonna be over in a turn,
yeah,
I'm just gonna be like, all right, let's just go to game.
Let's just go to game 3. Let's go.
Yeah.
But of course, that's also why I pretty much finish all the matches. Like, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you see, that's an educated assessment made solely based off of experience.
Correct.
I'm the same way. Like, I've played enough card games to know when I'm beat, and I will know, like, I can pretty much gather how much time is left in a round.
And there's no point dragging it out either.
It's like if I'm seeing a trend to where I'm consistently just not able to deal damage, and it's just going the same route over and over and over again, and it's just a repetitive play that's just going to keep happening.
Yeah.
So say like go or play Bardock in life, go into Goten, and I know it's going to be like that for the next 2-3 turns, and I have no response to it.
Yeah.
Then I know that in 3 turns I'm going to lose unless I can do something.
It's like when, Storm finishes their turn, you're at 2 life, you have like 3 cards in hand, and they have like 5 battle cards, and you take your draw step, and you have no way to answer 5 battle cards. There's no point in making your opponent drag out the game. You just go, okay, next game. Like,
yeah. I feel like it's common courtesy.
Yeah.
You cannot ID beforehand. You must finish your match.
Not lose precious minutes, then have those players complain about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
same. No, time's never been an issue.
Not for me either, but it's a little different now, the way that time is. When you had turns, sure, you could try and win it out in turns, but now it's just, I need to get this match done as quick as possible.
Correct. You don't want to leave. It's like, it's like fighting. It's like UFC, or you don't want to put it in the hands of the judges, man.
You never leave the judges.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
We're doing that tonight.
Yeah, you win or lose.
We're gonna go watch the fights tonight. It's gonna be lit.
Dylan here going down to 5 life. And I think Eric is just going to use the same exact script from game 1. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
It worked in game 1.
Yeah.
Almost worked in game 2.
Almost worked in game 2 if he didn't,
He needed a bean.
That singleton flute.
Wow.
It's a majestic creature. It doesn't happen often.
It's a foil too.
I know.
Plus. I remember when that was 20 apiece.
Oh my gosh, right?
Now it's like $1.
He just swings. Dylan just takes it.
Only time I went into time was in the finals in Atlanta. RIP.
That's fair. That's a fair time to do it, though. Like, there's a lot.
That's when, if you're gonna do it when everything's on the line,
Yeah, there's a lot on the line. There's a lot to think about. Taking an extra minute or 2 on your plays, you always just do it because, you want to make sure you're doing things right. So, Dylan here actually had a really key negate. And this is how a lot of times you end up overcoming blue-yellow, is just being able to stop them from untapping that yellow energy. And so since he recognized that Eric had no additional attackers available to him, he went ahead and negated the Goten to be able to stop him from untapping. So that's really important when you guys are playing against that.
I don't understand why most Hercule players are content just going down to 4 life. If you don't awaken now, or if you don't awaken now, you will awaken later, and it's not that big of a deal. You're playing against an aggro deck. Like, why take all these hits so early?
Agreed. That was what I was talking about in the game previously. I feel like Dylan is just in a hurry to get to 4 life, whereas it's like he has so many cards that he draws from taking damage. As long as he just keeps track of Eric's life and Eric's hand size, he can kind of just monitor what hits to take and what not to take. And since the leader filters so much, there's no downside to comboing.
Well, it was the same thing in the OG Mecha Frieza format. You never went down to 4.
Well,
but so many people would. You go down to 5, let them hit you to 4.
Yeah, when I played Mecha, I knew that I would just auto win games if I got to King Vegeta before I was awakened. If you play,
well, that's Mecha Apes. I'm talking OG. But
oh,
yeah,
okay.
You're right.
Yeah, no. If I was playing Apes, yeah.
Well, you just knew, and then you'd see if my opponent sat there and went down to 4 life on turn 1. I was like, oh, I win.
Mm-hmm.
It was just free.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the same kind of mindset you have to go into this. A lot of these Hercule players are really, really adamant about going down to 4 as soon as possible.
Well, again, as Insane Egyptian just said, like that's it. Like the issue that Dylan has now is Dylan gives up all tempo on his plays. Like, because now he's at 4 life, he has to defend himself. He has to worry about certain interactions and cards that Eric has. Battering Laser gets even more impactful. So he's putting himself in a difficult spot by playing this way. Vroly 27, honestly, it seems like the case. I was talking to Dylan earlier, and he said that he actually just built the deck last night. So he played like a couple games with it, and that was really it.
X1 around 5 is not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it just shows how good the deck is,
I feel like I played the best in that situation, though. That's what happened to me in Indianapolis.
What happened to you in Indianapolis? You had
PPG gave me that deck.
You had multiple buys.
No. Wrong Indianapolis.
Oh, my bad.
That was Gen Con.
Oh, okay.
The first regional I played in.
My bad.
The one that I topped.
Oh, yeah.
I made top 16 because I went undefeated.
You were playing Soul Striker, which is one of the most mindless
decks
out there.
It.
It's, play my thing.
I had never touched
it. Lead, untap 2. Your turn.
HD I can't right now. I mean, I guess I can.
Yeah,
my phone is attached. Like, you gotta remember, we're doing everything through my phone right now. So it's hard for me to check all that and do everything.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a thing that you notice in these formats right now, and what makes doing this week to week really difficult if you're traveling is if you're a player that grinds every weekend, you'll be able to get a lot of really good results just by playing, decks that you're good with or familiar with. Whereas like players that are just trying to switch on a week to week basis usually have a problem. Oh yeah, Supreme Kite Time Lights Guide is such a clutch card. I love that card.
Yo, Zuhair, I love you.
Thank you, Zuhair.
You're not part of the team.
You're very handsome.
I wish the camera was on us just now, because we both just like looked at each other and then looked back at the camera and then looked back at each other.
Judge me. You won't.
You right. Oob decks? I saw one, but they all like got obliterated.
Exactly. Octagon is the best. I test on Octagon all the time. It's the best program out there. And Brandon Schollenberger does all the updates on Octagon to make sure you have the image packs readily available.
He does. And ASAP Rockies the second the cards are released. However, unfortunately, Mr. Matt Coombs likes to duck and dodge me when it comes to playing me on Octagon.
This is true.
Confirmed.
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not going to lie about that.
Why do you do that? You just don't want to play me? I see how it is. You're just above me?
I know. I like making things be memes. And that's just become a meme that I just duck at you.
Thought you knew. I'm the biggest meme lord this community has.
You are a meme. It's okay.
Can we find Soul Striker
probably
with a good record? Not so much. I saw a couple of them, but they're all in like table 40, 50 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat O'Neill lost. 4-1.
Chris Sock is broken.
He never attacked me. He didn't attack me. It's for 120k plus.
So Pat O'Neill lost to Chris Sock. Rip.
Confirm. Chris Sock is I think Chris Sock is probably the best player in the game.
Would you say he's broken in half?
He snapped, dude.
He's snapped in half?
Yeah. Bandai needs to nerf him.
Wow.
Bandai already has one watches. Scientist Foo.
I can finally do it. Yes.
We haven't had many of these interactions today.
Right. Then. Let's begin the experiment.
What's really nice?
Good.
You know what we haven't seen on stream all day today? Chain attacks.
No. Matthew Coombs, why would you jinx it?
We haven't seen one all
Why
day.
would you jinx
It's a good feeling.
We haven't seen it today, but now that you've manifested it into existence,
not possible.
It's going to be in the next match. I guarantee it. And I'm not even going to look for it. I think it's just going to magically find its way in there.
It might.
You manifested it.
All right, and then Eric's going to go ahead and awaken here. Full value on his energy on tap. He's still got a ton of stuff to do this turn. Still has a full grip of cards. Windchain's going to be good against Hercule.
Not really.
The reason why is because Hercule just saves his awaken for after the Zeno. And then so you awaken, draw 3, and then you're good. This matchup, again, is a lot of just... Eric is going to be playing with himself. And then Dylan is just trying to watch in a not creepy way. And not die.
Wow, that couldn't have been said worse.
Everything's intentional.
Eric's playing Solitaire.
Yeah.
And Dylan is playing Minesweeper.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. He's trying not to die. Pan can
wow, and that couldn't have been nerdier.
That is not... I think that you need to reevaluate your judgments on stuff when you don't have all the information.
I mean, you'll never have all the information.
Well, you can get a lot of information.
You can get most of it, but you'll never have all of it.
You gotta test. You gotta test a lot. You'll
That's
see.
When they battering the battering on your battering laser on your Bloodlust.
Well,
on your Go Tanks.
Pan leader can't do it, so it's fine.
Eric plays...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly what's happening.
Solitaire versus Minesweeper. There's just not much, like... Well, here comes Mass Saiyan. That'll wipe the Go Tanks.
Yep.
Or the Gotenks off the board.
We are getting dangerously close to the end of the round.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like it.
I mean, just looking around, most people are done with their matches. both players at 4 life, and you know exactly this will go on for the next 2-3 turns.
Oh, for sure.
Eric is not in control a lot. Once that bean came down, he should have probably just stopped.
Yeah. That's one thing that happens with your grind players is sometimes they just overextend. That's a
you don't say. The deck that used to take itself to 1 life on turn 2 overextends.
Sometimes you gotta know when to stop, you know?
We're not that much farther behind them, so there might be 5 minutes left in the round.
I foresee a draw.
It's been a very back and forth match, though.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it all came down to...
It's not really back and forth. It's just Dylan is hustling and surviving. Good times. They both have so many cards. It's insane.
It's ridiculous. I did, but I can't check it right now. HD.
Ooh, and he gets the Goku off the board. That's big. That's a big win for Dylan. Less threats to deal with. He's still got 4 life available to him.
How does this not end in a draw right now?
I don't think he can. The only way he can win is if he pushes for... Like, if he pushes...
He has to do the big push right now.
He has to do, like, a big double strike. Then he has to have Mira. And then do another one. So it's possible, but the amount of cards that Dylan has, it's pretty insane. Ooh, double bean.
He doesn't have Planet on the board.
There's no
so when he
Planet.
swings, the blocker's dead.
Well, the biggest thing is just like the double bean really is a huge deterrent for Eric to do anything because now the leader is 20k base plus all the super combos that he has access to.
Ugh.
Right? And every super combo just draws him a ton of cards. So he just has more fuel. Eric really can't do much. Eric's hands also is gross though. Like he's got like 4 Sensu Bean in his hand. He passed, yeah. Good decision by Eric.
So what do you think? Like, this is guaranteed draw now. There's maybe 2 minutes left in the round now. Goku into Oob.
Well, Dylan's gonna try and do a push here.
Spinneroonie.
I don't know how far he's gonna be able to get there. Like I said, Eric's hand is stacked.
Do you Nimbus this attack?
I don't think he has a Nimbus in hand.
Plus. You don't take any of these, right? You stop these?
Yeah, you're not putting yourself to 2. Even though, like I said, Eric's hand is broken.
6 cards in Dylan's hand.
All 4 beans.
Wow.
Oh, come on. You just did.
Just drop.
You just dropped the beans. Or are they called time? It looks like they did.
Nope. He's telling me he needs to drop the beans.
Oh, he's just showing him his hand. Yeah, it's time.
Oh, is it time? There's the draw. Oh, yeah, he would have like went straight through him.